Hi everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, is trucking only active income, or can you actually make passive income with truck driving itself? When you actually think about it, what is the difference between active income and passive income? Active income means you have to physically do something to get paid. Passive income most likely means you're going to invest some type of money, somebody else does that thing, and then you get a portion of the profits at the end of the day. So there are a lot of different companies out there that are trying to sell this investment in passive income for trucking. So the things that you do have to be aware of are this. So the one thing that you have to understand is if something is too good to be true, it most likely is. I haven't been able to interact with anybody who's actually had a successful experience with one of those passive trucking companies. And this is usually how the sales pitch goes. Hey, give us a couple $100,000 or $50,000 or whatever the money is. We're going to buy a truck for you. We're going to set up your corporation, your MC number, your DOT number, and all that stuff. We're going to find your own driver. We're going to make sure that the loads all get paid. We're going to make sure that there's enough loads in the system, and we're going to make sure that that driver gets put to work all the time, and then we're just going to give you the profits at the end. Now, if you really think about it, if everything works out just as planned, it's going to be a piece of cake, super smooth. But no one's able to guarantee any type of returns on that investment simply because there's a whole lot of moving parts. Now, what are the biggest fear factors there? One, the truck, pretty easy. Anybody can pretty much buy a truck. Setting up the corporation, very simple, not going to make or break you. But the driver is the most scariest part of the whole thing, because drivers are humans. They're not robots, which means that humans have personalities, and if you don't hire the proper human with the proper training, it could be the difference between you succeeding and losing your entire investment. And the other thing that you do have to understand is that the rates are always fluctuating with the market, which means when the rates are down like they are now, it makes things a whole lot more difficult to actually make the same profits that you want to make that you were making potentially in the past. But if anything happens, if the engine blows, the driver gets tired, the driver just gets fed up and just quits on you, all of a sudden, boom, your investment is trash. And that's super, super scary because you have no involvement in the situation, which means you're just giving somebody their money and you're going to be a victim to whether it's going to succeed or not succeed. Maybe some people have succeeded with it. I haven't been able to find anybody to do it. So in that case, I'm going to put a different seed inside of your head. What if you didn't want to be a driver, you wanted to get yourself a CDL license, but you still wanted to make money in trucking? What's the best way to do that? Maybe it's opening up a truck driving school. Driving Academy became a franchise last year, and we're expanding nationwide through our franchising program, where we're helping people just like you open up their very own truck driving school. Now, is this going to be a passive income? It can be. Some of our franchisees actually are owners in many other businesses. So what they did is they set it up. They put the investment together. We coach them through this entire process. They put a team to manage it. So to the owner itself, the profits are passive. They just have to manage it on a high level basis. And we're making sure that we're coaching that team and making sure that we are second set of eyes for that franchisee to make sure that things are moving forward correctly. Because the way franchising works is we are only successful when our franchisees are successful. So if we want to help and scale and get to our mission of helping 1 million people get on the road to freedom, maybe this might be a great option for you. The other thing that you do have to understand compared to getting into one of those passive trucking company jobs is going to be you control the rates. As a truck driving school, you don't have to worry about the rates fluctuating in the freight market as well, right? You don't have to worry about drivers quitting on you or anything like that because you create the drivers. Yes, you have employees, you're going to have instructors, you're going to have office team members, you're going to have some managers if you want to do it passively. And all of that is okay because we're going to train you for it. But we have systems in place that can actually show you how we can hire, train, and duplicate your top team members so you can have a business that runs without your direct involvement in the operation if that's what you want. We have other franchisees who come in here, hey, I just love the business so much because I'm changing people's lives every single day. I'm making a great living doing it at the same time, and I need something to do. If that's you too, we can help you be your manager of your own location or put a manager in place and help you make it a passive investment for you as a business owner itself, right? So if you want more information about how to open up your very own truck driving school, if you qualify, if you don't, usually the investments anywhere from $250,000 to about $500,000, depending on how big you want to get the whole thing started, depending on what state you want to actually open up in directly, right? That's all going to be fluctuating depending on how much you want to invest. But I can tell you about the business model is one of the best business models that we've ever seen in any type of industry itself. And our company was actually ranked #1 in the world by a company called The World's Greatest. And what they do is they go around to different industries and they research the different industries and see, okay, who's the best in that industry. Last year they came and they wanted to research the truck driving school industry, and they invited us to apply with a couple hundred other schools. And after doing a whole bunch of interviewing and going through everything that we actually have to offer our students and our program, they wanted to pick our school as the best truck driving school in the entire world. They made a whole episode about it. It's super cool, super flattering, knowing that all of our hard work was paying off, and we've already created the blueprint for you. So you don't have to start from the bottom when you actually sign up as a franchisee. We can actually give you 5-year leap based on all of our experience, and you can actually start way on top with our brand name, with our systems, with our processes. And it can be active, but you will be in the trucking industry, in the best part of the trucking industry, where you get to control your future and you get to change lives every single day. So if you're interested in learning more about that, give us a call, 888-525-3609, or just check out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com/franchising, cdldrivingacademy.com/franchising. Thank you and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.